I was hired to play a 21-year-old's birthday party, which I was like, really? The kid called me and goes, my friends love the oldies. I'm like, oh man, I'm the oldies now? How did that happen? What's up, my fellow troubadours from the country of Troubadouria? We've decided this is where, troubadours, where we live, figuratively speaking. We're held together by nothing more than a meager fabric of the troubadour spirit that emanates throughout and keeps us one nation of calloused-handed, frustrated, gear-loving psychopaths. All right. Enough of that. So as you probably know, I've done many of these in case of emergency play this type of videos. There's a part 1, a part 2, 10 songs to play when you don't know what to play, top songs of the 90s, these type of go-to lists of song type videos. And I'm going to put links all over the joint down in the description for you to go and check these videos out. Let's just say I've gotten many comments in those other videos about your song picks, songs that have worked for you, songs that you agree with that I picked, songs that you think I'm crazy for, songs that you tell me I played wrong, all kinds of good stuff, songs that, everything that goes along with being a YouTuber. You've basically given it to me in the old videos, but there's a lot of song suggestions that came from you. What I decided to do in this video was amass a top 10 list based off of your responses and the songs that I've seen come from you all the most. Songs that you've told me work for you at your solo acoustic gigs, songs that you've agreed with of mine, and songs that you've brought up that I'm like, how did I not think of that song on my own? How did I forget that one? I'm also going to give you some songs that none of us have really discussed yet that really kill it for me at solo acoustic gigs. Even one forbidden song. Hotel California. Sorry, did I just say Hotel California? I shouldn't really do that because I think Don Henley is hiding in my closet ready to sue me. But what I did first, and this was an exercise that I don't know if I learned anything from it, but I plugged into Chat GPT and I asked Chat GPT, which by the way is the future of our world, the thing that's going to replace each and every one of us, allegedly. I asked Chat GPT, what are the best 10 solo acoustic songs of all time? And what I'm going to first do is I'm going to quickly go down the list of what Chat GPT picked, tell you my thoughts and where it overlaps, and then I'm going to go through my/our list or our song picks and see what ones of ours made the cut. Potentially you might walk away from this with 15 or 20 songs to think over and see if you want to add them to your solo acoustic gigs. Now before we get into it, if you want to support this channel, I have a Patreon link where you could buy me a coffee if you so choose, no pressure, if you like this channel and you want to support it, okay? But at the very least, please hit that thumbs up because it really does help with the video and the channel. And please subscribe. All right, let's go over the Chat GPT list. Here we go. Here's what Chat GPT picked for the 10 acoustic songs of all time. Okay, let's see what we got here. I have it queued up on my little computer here on the side. Let's see what we got. Okay. Rick Beato farted and Dylan told him it was in the key of D flat. Okay. How did that get in there? Just kidding. Love Rick Beato. But I like to make jokes. Okay. Number 1. Blackbird. Okay. You can't really argue. We can't argue with that one. That would have probably would have been on my list. Now, mind you, I don't have this guitar so that I could play through the songs. I have this guitar because it's very convenient that it hides my fat stomach. That's I think ultimately why I chose to play acoustic guitar. Okay, so number 1, Blackbird. I don't think any of us will have any gripe with that one way or the other. Number 2, Hallelujah, Leonard Cohen, Jeff Buckley version. I've actually played this one. Actually, I used to take out my Telecaster with the amp and play it in the Jeff Buckley style. I think this song is in C, capoed, but yeah, I mean, I don't really play that song. There was a secret chord and played way to please the Lord. I mean, not a bad choice. I don't know. Wouldn't be on my list. I do play it, but it wouldn't be on my top 10 list. Numero 3. Sound of Silence. Simon and Garfunkel. Hard for me to. Darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. I do play that song myself. That hasn't come up on any of the comments, on any of the feedback from you all. I play it. Wouldn't be a go-to for me. It's not going to perk up an entire room. It would really be very specific for me on the room. Number 4, Wish You Were Here, Pink Floyd. ChatGPT, could you be any more generic? I mean, I've put this song in videos before because I think it's one we all need to know. I'll give ChatGPT that. Is it a crowd pleaser? Top 10? I mean, top 10 songs. If you're learning how to play guitar, yeah. Will it get the room going? No, not for me. Tears in Heaven, what do you know? I just did a video on Tears in Heaven. One I think you should know. Beautiful song. It came up on my 3. I did a 3 Clapton, Essential Clapton video. I'll put a link in the description. And a lot of you chimed in, what about Tears in Heaven? What about Tears in Heaven? I made a separate video just for Tears in Heaven because it was too involved for me to include it with the other 3 songs. The video would have been, like an hour long. And probably nobody would have watched it. I don't even know if anybody watched it anyway. So Tears in Heaven, again, I don't know, wouldn't be one of my top 10 if it's just like a go-to, never could fail. It's kind of a little too dreary. Landslide, Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, that's a go-to for me. Absolutely. That's one I definitely would recommend you put on your list. It's made it to a few of my videos. One, as a go-to fingerstyle song to start learning. 2, because it's just a great song. And I'll tell you, that's a crowd pleaser. Everybody loves that song. It didn't come up in many of my comments, probably because I've already mentioned it in the videos and nobody really disagreed with that one. Number 7, The Boxer, another Simon and Garfunkel. That is on my lists. That's on my top fingerstyle songs to play. Link in the description. I'm not trying to plug these videos. I'm just, this is what we talk about here. And it's a crowd pleaser a lot. I play it, I play it the fingerstyle way. I am just a poor boy, though my story is seldom told. I recommend you learn it that way. It's a really, really good song. Maybe I'll do a video on that to get your fingerstyle going. All lies in jest, still a man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest. Maybe because I'm a half Jewish kid from Queens. Maybe that's why I like The Boxer. I don't know. Could that be the reason? Maybe it's because Rick Beato farted in D flat. You guys are going to be like, well, you hate Rick Beato. I love Rick Beato. Rick Beato's like one of my heroes, so stop. I have a sense of humor. I can't help it. I'm from New York. I'm a wise ass. Okay, The Boxer. Yeah, I don't think anybody would dispute that. So Landslide, Boxer, definitely on the main list. Number 8, Redemption Song, ChatGPT says. That's Redemption Stardust. I don't know if you've ever heard that song. Yeah, I don't know if it'd be on my top 10 list. It's definitely made it into videos of mine. I don't remember what video I put it in, actually. Maybe you can tell me. Maybe I did put it in Essential Songs to Play. I don't think I did. Oh, no. It was in my A to Z song list. Another one. Link in the description. God, I have a lot of song list videos. Redemption Song, Bob Marley. Love Bob Marley. I play that song all the time. Wouldn't be my top 10. Number 9. This one would probably be in my top 10, if just by a hair. And that is Tracy Chapman, Fast Car. I'm out of tune. I'm in tune here, but I'm not in tune here. Gotta love the imperfections of the guitar itself. How does it go again? Beautiful song, wonderful song. That one has made it into lists. So, The Boxer, Fast Car, and Landslide, definitely a top 3, I would say for me. Fast Car by a hair. Okay. Number 10, Blowin' in the Wind. How many roads must a man walk down? Well, I'm capoed on 1, I probably... I mean, I play it in the nursing homes. I play it if the vibe is right. I mean, it's a great song. I love Dylan. I tell you, I would play like a Rolling Stone before I'd play this any day of the week. It's got more attitude. I also love to play Tangled Up in Blue. Good thing about these Dylan songs is you could just throw a harmonica on in whatever key the song's in and pretty much do whatever you want and it'll sound like Dylan. They say all you have to do to sound like Dylan on harmonica is drive in your car and hold the harmonica out the window and you got it. I don't know. I wouldn't put Blowin' on the Wind on that list. Now, let's get into the 10 songs that I've seen you all pick, and we'll talk about where they coincide with my picks and where they coincide with this. So we already have 3 that do. Landslide, The Boxer, Fast Car. That's according... And Blackbird. I'm sorry. 4. My bad. So Blackbird... It's Blackbird. It's hollowed ground. Blackbird, Landslide, The Boxer, Fast Car. So what are going to be the 6 that are either my picks / your picks that will kind of gel and come up with the 10 top solo acoustic songs of all time. We're going to make Casey Kasem proud. All right, let's see what you all have to say. All right, so here we are. Let's talk about your songs. I'm going to look at my phone here, and I'm going to put a clip up. I saved a couple of little snippets. So we've got... I can't see anymore. All right, so Blixley... I can't see anymore. I don't know. I don't know. He says, or she says, dude, Sweet Caroline. Let's put a little sticker in Sweet Caroline. Let's put a pin in that one. Sweet Caroline, Old Man, House of the Rising Sun. Okay, this is the one I want to get to. House of the Rising Sun. This one came up a lot. And the reason I'm going to talk about that one first is because that's one people ask me to play all the time. And I just, for some reason, never do. Right? I've played it in the past. I mean, probably would have to learn it first. Yeah, House of the Rising Sun. I'm going to put that one on the list. You all have often mentioned that song, and I just kind of I don't know why I resisted. I like the song, because I don't think of myself as a House of a Rising Sun kind of feller. But, okay, yeah. House of the Rising Sun goes on the list. And pardon me for butchering it. Again, this guitar is just to block my belly. Let's put that one on there. All right. Number 2, and this is from your suggestions. I'm going to get shit for this, but... Margarittaville, Jimmy Buffett. Living on sponge cake, or living on sponge cake, or whatever, something with sponge cake. Yeah. I mean, people request Jimmy Buffett all the time. I was going to put Margarittaville in one of my videos, but I didn't out of pure fear. I replaced it with Brown Eyed Girl out of equal fear. But I figured I have to go with one of the two. And I went with Brown Eyed Girl. And I stand by Brown Eyed Girl as a crowd pleaser. You can't go wrong with it. I know it's cliche. Say what you want. This is about the top 10 kind of all time and crowd pleasing / acoustic songs. And we've got to accept the fact that that's one of them. So yeah, okay. House of the Rising Sun, Margarittaville, as per your recommendations. Number 3, let's see. I'm going to put a pin in Sweet Caroline. Why do we do this to ourselves? King Foey. He's got 4 songs here. 1, Piano Man, Billy Joel. I've covered that one. I wouldn't put it in a top 10, but I would put it in a list because it's not even an acoustic song. But I did put it in a video of songs that you can go to pull out of the air, and it will perk up a room. That is for sure. Especially if you throw a harmonica on when you do it. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. Can't go wrong with it. Not going to go on this list, though. But he also says, Stand By Me, the John Lennon version. And Here Comes the Sun, George Harrison. Okay. Tough one. They're equal as far as I'm concerned. Stand By Me and Here Comes the Sun. But I'm going to have to go with Here Comes the Sun. Just, I guess it'd be capoed here. Just because it's more acoustic, right, than Stand By Me. So I would have to put Here Comes the Sun in this spot. How could you not? George Harrison, The Quiet Beatle. Respect where respect is due. Here Comes the Sun goes on that list. I don't know how Chat GPT let that one slide. I don't get that one. Okay, so who's this King Foey? Oh, that's the guy I just talked about. Oh, he also says King Foey's getting 2. Wonderwall. Yeah, okay. I've put Wonderwall on my own list. Wonderwall has to go on the list. I know nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to hear me say that. It's universally hated and universally loved at the same time. But a top 10 acoustic song list, if you're a gigging acoustic guitar player, how does it go? I don't know if I'm capable in the right place. Yeah, I got to put Wonderwall on that list. So we've got House of the Rising Sun, that I got to learn. Margarittaville, Jimmy Buffett. Here Comes the Sun, to go along with our Blackbird. That's Trace. Number 4, Wonderwall. It got to be there. It's got to be. As much as you don't want it to be. It's got to be. Let's see. Another one that I mentioned, but you all chimed in. Take Me Home Country Road. Almost heaven. I don't know it by heart. I don't know the simple song. but I can play country road. Country Road, that goes on the list. Again, whether you like it or not, Country Road has to go on that list of all-time acoustic go-to top 10. It just has to. So we've got, from the four previous, we've got Blackbird, we've got Landslide, we've got the Boxer, Fast Car. Fast Car's starting to seem not quite so anymore. We've got Dude, House of the Rising Sun. We've got Margarittaville. We've got Here Comes the Sun. We've got Wonderwall. We've got Take Me Home Country Road. And then number 10. All right, what do we do? What do we do here? This guy's saying Old Man. As much as I love Neil Young, like I remember I said put a pin in Sweet Caroline. I'm going to say it's a tie. We're going to go Sweet Caroline / another one that I didn't mention and I got a lot of messages about, a lot of comments about, and that is, we're going to go with a 2 for 2 when it comes to Caroline. We're going to go with Carolina in My Mind / Sweet Caroline. So maybe I'm cheating a little bit. In my mind, I'm gone to Carolina. Can't you see the sunshine? I'm not sure where he capos it. That sounds more right. In my mind, I'm gone to Carolina. Okay, yeah. Let's put a James Taylor on that list. He deserves to be there. So we've got, all right, the 10 songs are going to be, and this is a gelling of my picks, your picks, Chat GPT picks, and look, I mean, this is just for fun. Our lives don't depend on this. We've got Blackbird. We've got Landslide. We've got The Boxer. Number 4. We've got number 5. Fast Car. I feel like Fast Car is just like a sore thumb in this, even though I love the song. Then we've got 6, Dude, House of the Rising Sun. Margarittaville, 7. Here Comes the Sun, 8. I'm missing something. Oh, no. Let's start over with this. Number 1, Blackbird. Number 2, Landslide. Number 3, The Boxer. Number 4, Fast Car. In air quotes. Number 5, House of the Rising Sun. Number 6, Margarittaville. Number 7, Here Comes the Sun. Number 8, Wonderwall. We have to be impartial here. Number 9, Take Me Home Country Road. I played a party, real quick, I played a party last couple of weeks ago I was hired to play a 21-year-old's birthday party, which I was like, really? The kid called me and goes, my friends love the oldies. I'm like, oh man, I'm the oldies now? How did that happen? But they knew every song. They were requesting all kinds of stuff from the 90s, Billy Joel stuff. These kids liked music and they knew all kinds of stuff. Anyway, the guy's younger brother, who's 19 years old, says, hey, can I cut up and do a song, play your guitar? He played Take Me Home Country Road. And the room went nuts. They loved it. They sang along. So you know what? Take Me Home Country Road has earned a spot on this list. And number 10 is going to be our Carolines. Sweet Caroline, because it just gets a room going. I've got stories where I've played. Somebody said to me once, oh, you're playing the party at the so-and-so house? At the end of the party, play Sweet Caroline. Watch what happens. So I'm playing the whole party. They're all in the kitchen. They're not even in the room with me. It's a Christmas party. I'm like, why did they even hire me? Finally, it's the end of the night. I'm like, you know what? Let me play Sweet Caroline. They came out of the friggin' room in a conga line. All of them, like, the place erupted. So, and I've seen it more times than I'd care to recall how Sweet Caroline just gets everybody going. And Slash with Carolina on My Mind by James Taylor, one of my heroes. I've had Fire and Rain on other lists. And though it's one of my top songs to play, I wouldn't really pull it out all the time, only because it's kind of low key. It's got to be the right vibe for that. But Caroline on My Mind, it just kind of sits right in the middle. It's a feel good. It's you can sing along to it. It's not too it's not depressing, you know. So there we have it, a kind of amalgamation of a top 10 list. And I hope this was fun. I had kind of a good time going over it. I don't know if this video has got much of a point. I don't know. But we're here to have fun, aren't we? I am Frank Persico. I will see you in the next video. Let me take this call real quick. Nah. I'm not taking a call. I got you people here. All right. Take care. See you in the next one.